guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Gabriella Elena, if you don't know already. And today we're going to be doing my long-awaited melted skin technique. I get so many DMs asking how do I do it, or when I go on live, everybody wants to see it or keep it longer than 24 hours. And I decided to do a dedicated video for you guys because I got you, because we're here. We're family. Okay, so first things first, it's all about skincare. You guys can watch my skincare video on how I cleared my skin basically in like a month. And this is what I look like without any makeup on. Of course, I just have my brows and eye makeup so it can look completed after, but this is my skin. Really happy about it. I still got a ways to go, but I'm very, very happy about it. So I like to moisturize my skin, and the moisturizer that I use currently is the Coconut Probiotic Water Rehab Cream. This is what I like to use in the daytime, and then I use my Dr. Thor's at night, but that's a different video. I already applied this on my skin, and now I just like to add a bit of Fix Plus by MAC. And apply that all over the face. You guys are gonna look at this video and be like, that's it? That's it. It's all about the technique and using all the right colors that blend well into your skin. So for my foundation, I like to use the AJ Crimson Foundation Kit. And I like to use these two shades right here. I am never just one color. I am literally a blend. Usually most skin tones are. And I like to use cream foundations because you can go sheer to full. It's all personal preference. But I really like creams. And this foundation is waterproof, sweat proof, everything proof, and it lasts all day. This brand is so underrated. For foundation brush, I like to use the Morphe E7. It is a dense slanted foundation brush. It's nice and dense. The denser the brush, the more full coverage you'll get. So with foundation, I like to stamp it to get that coverage. And I like to blend down the neck. I like to use my stamping motion. Also blend some down the ears. Like, you want everything to be as seamless as possible. So we're just bringing that down. And when we're stamping, it's just building the coverage. We're putting the placement. I like to use brushes first to place the product, and then I blend everything out with a beauty blender. So now that we have the foundation laid and slayed, honey, we are gonna go in with concealer. The first concealer that I'm going to use is the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Essential Enhancers. Okay, this is full to the fullest coverage. You only need a teeny tiny bit, and this is about 2 shades lighter than me. And the brush I'm going to lay this down with. And the brush I'm going to lay this down with is a Carity E32 brush. It is a flat synthetic brush. Now this is very important for me. I like to do placement when I do my concealer because this is going to photograph so beautifully and it's going to look like butter. Okay? I like to press and add just a little coverage right in the inner portion. So all the light, and when it photographs, it just only focuses right here. Right in the center. And do the same to the other side. And you really don't need to drag it all the way out because that's how you get flashback, and that's how you're going to see all this be super white. And once you blend everything out, it's automatically going to spread, but it's going to spread more evenly. I like to press and add just a little coverage right in the inner portion. So all the light, and when it photographs, it just only focuses right here, right in the center. And do the same to the other side. And you really don't need to drag it all the way out, because that's how you get flashback, and that's how you're gonna see all this be super, super white. And once you blend everything out, it's automatically gonna spread, but it's gonna spread more evenly. Then I like to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is literally probably one shade lighter, and blur out the ends, like so, of the Kevyn Aucoin. Take the rest of the Kevyn Aucoin concealer, go straight down the bridge. Tip, chin, a little bit on the forehead. I'm gonna let the concealer sit a little bit, because the longer you let the concealer sit, the more coverage you get. I use a nice cream contour, and I like to use Black Opal True Stick Foundation in the color Karob. And I'm gonna use a dense fluffy brush from ELO Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna do a stamping motion. And I like to place it on the cheek because we are lifting the cheeks. I don't want to do it in the hollows because then it's just going to drop. So I'm going to stamp this all around. Notice with everything I'm stamping, it's all about the placement, and then we're going to blend everything later. I'm just going to get a Morphe brush like so. And I'm going on the bridge of the nose, blending that upwards into the brow, right next to that line that we created. This is like probably only 1.5 shade darker than me. I don't like to go too dark because I want it to look as natural as possible. Then I go right underneath so my nose can look tooted up. Now I'm going to blend out the concealer with a MAC 132 brush. It's a mixture of natural and synthetic hairs, so it's going to blend it out but still have that coverage that the synthetic is going to lay down. So now I'm going to take my 132 brush and just going to press and tap to blend out this concealer. I love this technique because it's naturally spreading the product without absorbing it. We still have that coverage, and it's gonna look super, super blended, especially after we use a beauty blender. Because the beauty blender is just going to take away all the excess product that we do not need. Literally, I am just tapping, I am not dragging. We are just pushing the product into the skin. Don't forget to go back in with your little bronzer brush, stamping, blending the colors, melting the colors together. Now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to press and melt everything in. See? It's just picking up the excess and just blending everything together. I'm also blending in my nose contour, pushing that in. So literally everything is melted. You see dimension without any seeing harsh lines, and this is why I love this technique. Especially when you're outside, everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, your skin is like butter. And you're like, yeah girl, I know. So now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier powder with a dry sponge. A dry sponge, okay? Gonna take my dry beauty blender, dip it in, and I'm pressing it. I am setting it I am not baking. Baking can sometimes leave a white cast along, especially when you spread the whole concealer. This will not give you no flashback whatsoever. So we're just pushing in the product just to set it and make everything look super, super smooth. Again on the other side. Now for my powder, I like to use the Mally Beauty Pore Perfecting powder. And I'm going to use I believe this is a 109 MAC buffing brush. And I am going to buff this into the skin. This is called the buffing technique. And this is literally going to erase every pore that you have. You literally just grab the powder and buff it into your skin. So now I'm going to go in with my favorite bronzer by Iman Cosmetics in Earth Dark. And I'm going to take a Sigma soft angled contour brush and run it back and forth right here, right where we placed that first cream bronzer, and just go back and forth and blend. So you can already see, without doing a harsh line, it's just gonna give me a soft contour. Okay. And remember, you can already see the soft line from the cream. The powder is just going to set it and just add a little bit more dimension. Then I'm just going to take this fluffy angled brush. It's a Morphe M516. Straight from the brow bone. And just rub some contour powder right along the sides. To snatch this nose, honey. Dimension, color. Now we got to bring in some blush, baby. What blush do I want to use today? So my favorite blush right now at the moment is the Anastasia's Berry Adore blush trio. Gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with these two blushes right here. And I like to start from the back and stamp on the color. That's way too much, but we're gonna blend it out. And just stamp on. And just take that same buffing brush that we used before and just buff out the color. One of my favorite drugstore setting sprays is the CoverGirl Lock-It. Mist that all over. Once everything is all set with your setting spray, we are gonna do my infamous Hotspot Technique, where you're gonna get your highlighted super poppin', super bright, but still looks natural. It's just like the sun just kissed you, okay? So you're gonna need 2 of your favorite highlighters, equally booming, or one soft, one extra booming, and let me just show you guys. The first highlighter I'm gonna use today is MAC's Cheeky Bronze Highlighter. And I'm gonna use this Morphe brush, the M510. And I'm just gonna lightly sweep that across. Notice I like to stamp, then sweep, just to blend it out. Cute, cute. Now I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Amrezy. This is literally one of my, if not my most favorite highlighter. And I'm gonna go in, with, this is my favorite brush for this Hotspot technique, the Sugar Pills large eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna literally go in the pan, and right in the center of where that highlight is I'm going to place this product. Like, I'm literally just gonna stamp it. So you have the under layer where you can see it's still soft on the edges, but right in the center, it's booming. She booming. Cool. I'm gonna show you one more time on the other side. So you can see how it's super subtle, super blended, super cute, but we want to be booming. So I'm gonna go right in the center where this highlight is. Only in the center, guys. And place that. Stamp it right in. And boom. Still super blended, still super cute, but she beaming. So you can see that your cheeks are just lifted up. Super cute. Let's complete this look and just add some lips, okay? Okay. And there you have it, my infamous melted skin. If you guys use my technique, please tag me, let me know. I would love to see it. And I really hope you guys learn some fun new tricks and something you never seen before. So enjoy, wear, glow, use this Hotspot, and beam, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and follow me on Instagram. I love to do lives weekly. I like to get different models of different complexions where I show you guys how to melt their skin, you know, not only on YouTube but on Instagram. It's lit. Love you guys. Bye.